Shout out to A Rose. I have the best Patreon team.
And now you want me to do you another try? Boy, you must be high. It's not funny anymore. Gotta treat
Hunter of the hunter, killer of the killers. Hunter of the hunter, killer of the killers.
Make sure y'all share this live.
I look upon the landscape, really quite appalled. You got suckers shooting women and talk like they the boss. Tory Lanez ain't shit, but a hobby with some gall. Lies and pride that you speaking with is gonna be your fall. In a world of hunch decrepit, and it's standing tall. Listen, time to deconstruct the bullshit. And I'm perfect for the job, and Apex Alpha Hunter ready for the brawl.
It's New Music Friday.
Suckers then mount you on the wall. Rappers are my trophy and I put them on the wall. Rappers are my trophy and I put them on the wall. Rappers are my trophy and I put them on the wall. Rappers are my trophy and I put them on the wall. I'm a hunter of the hunters. Killer
This is East Atlanta.
of the hunters. Killer of the killers. I'm a hunter of the hunters. Killer of the killers. Who the rawest? Just go and get a mirror. Just go and get a mirror. Just go and get a mirror. Watch me murk and work hard. I move with precision. A whole crew catching airs. And I won't leave a with.
What is up, y'all? This is everyone's favorite Minx, Minx Couture. We are here. It is Friday night. I just got back from some crazy ass explosive joint. Just my mind is just like, what the hell is going on here? This is everyone's favorite Minx, Minx Couture from the Bronx, New York. This is the Minx Show podcast, and a lot of you guys are new. Some of you guys have been here religiously every single week. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, everybody that just shares the content, just everybody in general. It just means so much. So we're live on Facebook. We are live on Periscope. We are also live on YouTube, not Twitch today. I ain't paying for an additional place to send this show. But you guys can actually tune in at any time, Monday through Friday. Go to www.theminxshow.com, and we are actually live on our server as well. So just make sure y'all click that and let us know what's goody. Okay. So I got a dope ass episode for you guys today. If I could ever find my fucking book, it's like I sat here, I got all calm, cool, collected, and I had all my shit together, and this shit is just missing. But it's all good. So our guest today is That Kid Cry. I'm gonna show you guys his video. Dope ass concept. We're gonna talk about that. And definitely, y'all show these artists some support. And obviously, with the hard times that we are in, we need a lot of it. All right, so I'm going to get this first video on. And then we're going to bring on our guest. So this is That Kid Cry with Bare Necessities.
Bare necessities, bare necessities, yeah. Bare necessities, bare necessities, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, then ask for me. Just ask for me. Please ask for me, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, then ask for me. Just ask for me. think about the way that they asked me for my help. They ain't fucked me over last week. I wish these people knew when they were happy. I listen but ain't really understanding why. But you don't know the truth. You exposed, go do you. You control those things you do, but I stay mad at you. World turns, sun just flows. Stick to what we know. Prickly pear for show. Washed up, give me more. Need something to hold. Ground got shaking up. Please don't take this floor. I ain't getting off. These motherfuckers give a shit about a Mowgli. Claw you in the back at the saying you were homies. Telling you can while they sabotage the whole thing. Kinda like a hoe when she calls you one and only. Mine won't take me from it. Heart gon' keep me running. I don't need me nothing. Just good vibes and loving. Bare necessities. Bare necessities, yeah. Bare necessities. Bare necessities, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, then ask for me. Just ask for me. Please ask for me, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, then ask for me. Just ask for me. Please ask for me, yeah. Highs don't make me plummet. Still feel real for something. Go so long, it's coming. Soon we won't lose struggle. Here we are one time. Look up at the sky. Wait, this ceiling's low. Shit, surprise, surprise. Forget the right and miss the holidays. When's your birthday? I forgot again. Music fam are like my only friends. No longer question where my home is at. To be a peaceful bear's the only plan. A pen that ain't so tough to Kodiaks. I'm just trying to beat and hold your hand. Y'all just trying to eat and hold me back. It's a competition, but that's not the mission. I'm just a peasant. My time is different. Gotta be somewhere, go someplace. Right new wrongs, feel something, yeah. I don't wanna have something to prove, but it feels like I already lose. You better keep up if you wanna be a friend. People always talk like we'll never talk again. I don't know. Bare necessities. Bare necessities, yeah. Bare necessities. Bare necessities, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, just ask for me. Just ask for me. Please ask for me, yeah. We just want them bare necessities. Cool with Mother Nature's recipe, yeah. If you need something, then ask for me. Just ask for me. Please ask for me, yeah. Bare necessity. Bare necessity. Bare necessity, yeah.
Yes, that was That Kid Cry with Bare Necessities. Dope ass video. Definitely dope. I'm feeling it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And now let's bring on our guest so we can talk about this dope video and more. All right, so we're going to add.
Hey, what up?
That Kid Cry.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
How's it going? How's it going?
It's going
thanks
well.
For playing that video. Hey, thanks for playing that video.
Anytime. You already know. I was really feeling it. I really do like the idea, because you told me behind the scenes the idea behind it. Why don't you tell us about yourself, where you're from, and how did you come up with that video?
I'm a rapper and a promoter from Salem, Oregon. Been living out here like 8 years, but I promote shows a lot. I'm here with rappers all the time. I make a lot of music. That track was made for a new album I just dropped on. It was September 1st. It's called Bear With Me, and we put out the music video from the album. It's called Bare Necessities, like that. But it's like It's filmed in outside the zoo in Portland. Lots of trees and scenery, and it was a good time to drop the video too because we were experiencing like wildfires out here, and it was crazy. So it was a lot of pressure going on out here while I was releasing this stuff. We're all covered in smoke out here.
Hold on one second. I just got a text message. Somebody said that you were echoing a little bit.
Echoing?
Is it better, guys? Let me know. I'm still getting used to this stupid program, y'all. Bear with me, y'all.
How's it now?
Let me see. Can y'all let me know if everything is cool now? Just speak real quick.
Yeah, what up? You guys hear me?
Okay, hold on. I got my informant over here telling me, hey, Minx, sidebar. Hold on.
Sorry, guys.
They said now my end is messed up. Okay, so hold on. How about I turn all this shit off? Okay. Okay. You talk that kid cry.
Oh shit. Messed it all up.
That's okay. Okay, and then I'm talking. So my informant, can you please let me know how I sound now?
Yeah, how we sounding now? We sounding good? Am I echoing? This is imposter, by the way. This is imposting in the background.
Oh, he's saying his echo is back. So you have your headphones plugged in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Headphones are plugged in.
All right, that's really weird. Very strange.
Still echoing.
All right, hold on. I want to fix this and get this perfect. So just give me a second. Studio audio. Now that should be off. Hold on. Okay. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a second. Just want to make sure that I'm fixing. It's like every other shit. Like it's always like, always something over here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute. Stereo audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My bad.
No, that's not. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's this software that I have. So do not turn this off. So now, let me head over to my Periscope real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. Get acquainted. Ask him if he's got his monitor on his headphones. What kind of headphones you have?
They're just iPhone headphones.
Okay, and you don't have this playing anywhere else on your phone? Okay. So so here's what we do: back out and then come right back in.
All
right. Oh wait. Oh, now it's fine. Y'all know this is the Minx Show. Everything that could go wrong goes wrong, but it's all good. I have my peoples hitting me up and telling me what's goody. What's up, Real Lyrics? I got you coming on towards the end. I got you on. Thank you, Cody. Okay, he's saying it's gone now. Okay, so I think that's what it was. So let me get him to get back in here. Anyway, y'all, this is what happens. And this is the fun part. I just want to know why the hell my screen is just so close to my face, but I think I'm just not used to seeing my face like that. All right, so I'm going to have him come back in, and we're going to fix this situation. What's up over at Station Head? Yeah, Invisible Tongues. I don't know. I'm actually live on YouTube, Invisible Tongues over at Station Head. I miss you. It's been a minute. Okay, so here he comes back. Let's see.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Right.
Everyone says over at Station Head, you good.
Am I good?
You good over at Station Head. I just need my YouTube people.
Yeah.
I need my YouTube people to let me know, are we Gucci or can we continue?
We're back. Technical difficulties.
Always. Oh, he says it's perfect. Thank you.
Perfect. Yes.
My informant, we gonna get him on here soon, y'all. All right, y'all. So again, real quick, anybody that is a broadcaster, if you have broadcasting software, make sure that you have your compression off. I don't know why it does that, but it just does. All right. So, anywho, we'll pretend that none of that shit happened because I'm gonna edit that out. I'm gonna edit all of this out because this is my show. All right. That Kid Cry is with us. We just featured his video.
Yeah.
Let's get back into the introduction again. So you're from Portland, Oregon?
No, I'm from Salem, Oregon, but Portland's like 50 minutes north of me. It's that video was shot up in Portland though, Bare Necessities. So we went and shot that in Portland. It took us like 2 years to film that video because it was a scavenger hunt too. So we did a 30-day scavenger hunt and hid a bunch of stuff inside the music video that you wouldn't know is there on the first watch. And like coordinates for locations and stuff like that. There was all kinds of stuff hidden there. And then we had this scavenger hunt for my fans, and every day we gave away prizes for 30 days around the music video scavenger hunt. So, and that was kind of the whole premise behind it. And it came off my album, Bear With Me, that I dropped on the 1st. And yeah, like I've been working on that album like 3 years. Like I always put a lot of energy into stuff, but I'm working on a bunch of things at once. So it takes a while to just get something done. But when I get stuff done, it's like 12 things are done at once. And then we got all these projects to give out. Like, and that's kind of how I work.
So what made you come up with that idea? Because, you know, a lot of us, when we're getting ready to drop some heat, you know, we try to think of like, not to make it gimmicky, but just to get our fans involved with, you know, being part of the experience. Like what made you have that aha moment? Like, yo, this is what we got to do.
So while we were making the music video, this guy was helping us make it. And then we had a guy named Anthony Sanchez there, and the guy that filmed it was 3 Zinc. And 3 Zinc, he kind of came up with the idea to have a scavenger hunt and was like, let's do prizes and we'll just get some sponsors together. And we were like, yeah, that's a cool idea. So we had like 6 or 7 sponsors for the music video, and they knew ahead of time that the scavenger hunt was going to happen, and we didn't really announce it or advertise it because it was just for my fans. You know, I got like 8K followers, so I just wanted to do something special for people that like I know appreciate my music and get back to them. It wasn't really about like we brought new people in, but it was more about the fans, you know. So we were like, whoever's going to be dedicated to this contest for 30 days is going to be the one to like enjoy it the most. You know, they're obviously going to be a fan of us already, probably. You know, and so like it was just fun to put it together in that way, and really like when he presented me the idea, I was like all for it, and I was like, this is crazy, but we didn't really like know what we were going to do for the release, and we always just try to come up with something original or something we haven't done before so we could try it, you know, like we might try another scavenger hunt later, but I don't know, you know, like that was fun to do once. And I went live every single night with my fans and announced the prizes and announced the questions. And if they didn't get one right, it carried on over to the next day and stuff like that. So like we had little mechanics behind it all, and it came together real nice, and everybody was like happy with it. And I still got prizes to send out now. I was sick for a couple weeks, didn't want to get my sickness all over their prizes.
You're giving them a little bit more than what
yeah
you all want. But you know, I think that's very interesting. You know, a lot of artists, you know, they feel that, you know, there's something missing in the element of being able to promote themselves, and you've been a promoter for a very long time.
Yeah, 10 years. I've done shows with like Dub C, a West Side Connection. I've rocked with Locksmith and E40 and Too Short and Crooked Eye, like just a bunch of different rappers over the course of 10 years, you know, like, and whether it's been booking them, I booked Kasky earlier this year from Young Money, like, and we had a show that was like the day before they announced the COVID stuff. They were like, 250 person gatherings or less the next day after we had a show with like 300 plus people, and we were like, we had a lot of fun the day before that announcement. And then it was like, I haven't really had many packed shows at all since then. That was back in March. But I mean, I love promoting. I love being part of. I love seeing happy people in an audience. You know, like I love being out there and like just like knowing that like we and I say we because there's so many. If anyone's thrown a show, if you've thrown a show, if you know, there's so many moving parts. There's so many people that are involved that are necessary to make a good show. No one person is throwing a show and making it happen. Any artist who is out there saying like I did this, you know, like I always look at that artist like he's full of shit because like there's a team behind every movement, you know, and all these people that come together for the shows, that inspires me. That's the kind of stuff that I work with. I'm a promoter, you know, so it's like I love that kind of stuff. Like that's been a passion. Like I threw a monthly hip hop show with locals on it. I a different set of locals every month for 3 years. I threw that. Because I was like, I don't want to throw the same show twice either. I want different rappers every month. I want to introduce these rappers to my fan base and bring their fan base into us. And we just kind of cross promoted. And we did that monthly for 3 years. It's called Northwest Monthly and at the Triangle here in Salem. And like, you know, like I love throwing shows. And that's like my second love because I also love rapping. I rap. So like, you know, like, and it's just two totally different things, promoting and rapping, like to me, and they fall in line to the same thing, and we're rapping for an audience and stuff, but I think what goes into throwing a show is different than what goes into rapping, so it's just I look at it like two different things too.
Yeah, I was in a while ago. What's up, True Words?
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me like have like Tourette's and saying what up to all my people. No, I you know, because back in the day, I would say about maybe 5 years ago, I was a host. I hosted events, and I definitely do understand what you mean. That it is a lot involved. It's more than just putting out flyers and collecting money. It's just all about trying to make the event like severe anxiety attacks. Like, oh my God, 2 artists said that they were gonna perform and now they're sick, and you know, now you got to fill up spaces. So it's like a lot of
constant changes.
Oh, constant, like consistently changing. But then you start to like I always like work better under pressure for some strange reason. Like I could just make stuff happen. But then when things are just going smoothly, I'm like, oh my God, something is going to fail and I'm not going to be prepared for it. So I definitely take my hat off to you for that because, you know, in the world that we live in with the Rona, a lot of shows have been halted. A lot of events have been halted. Artists are not really out there, you know, doing their thing unless it's like an outside event. And even people aren't even going to those things.
Yeah.
So tell us about how you've been dealing with the pandemic and how you're using this crisis as a way to catapult your career.
I wanted to put out an album. I got some more things coming in the near future. So like I'm gonna drop some videos and I got some projects coming. But like I just dropped the project on September 1st. There's like 4 music videos I think for that now. We got My Anxiety with me and this guy Imposter, and Rizzle Music is on there. And then me and him are working on a duo project, and we're called The Landlords of the Internet. You know, like so. We're working on that right now, and there's a lot of things in motion, but like I've mostly used this opportunity to create, I would say, because like all this downtime, I have a day job, you know, I've been a caregiver for 10 years too, so I also take care of mentally handicapped individuals, and I work in a couple group homes. So I've been doing that for a long time, and so I like helping people and working on that, and like so I bounce back to everything, and that's how I make my money. And rap is kind of like my side hustle because you don't make a lot of money off rap. I'm also one of these like cool promoters that pays the people that I work with, you know. So like
you're legit. You're just, you know,
when we book people, like the Northwest Monthly was so fun and successful, I think, because I paid every artist that came on. And when they came on, whether it's $20 or $100 because they're a touring act or something, you know, like we gave every artist on the bill, no matter what, if they were a local or not, we gave them something. And I think most promoters, the majority of them in hip hop, charge you for that kind of thing. They charge artists, and that was my experience as a young artist going place to place. And that was part of the reason why I got into throwing shows and got into throwing monthlies, because I was like, we can do this ourselves, you know. Exactly. And it just it opened my eyes to a lot of things, just being the artist and being the promoter, you know, like, because I could see how easily a promoter could do right by people and how they weren't, you know. And they're charging. My first show experience, I had a show experience with I was opening for an artist called Twisted Insane, and it was like my fifth show, but it was like my biggest show because I had never opened for many headlining acts or anything. And so I opened for Twisted Insane, and they told me, this guy's a big deal, I'm gonna have a big crowd, pay $200 to get on the show, right? And I'm like, I'm a young artist. I'm like, okay, let's do it. You know, I'm super excited. I paid them $200, and they said, here's some tickets. You sell these tickets. And then and I was like, all right, cool.
You know where this shit is going.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. This is the first time I ever got scammed in rap too. So, and I didn't know I got scammed till way later in life. I looked back at that situation. I was like, whoa. So I bought these tickets. I go and sell the tickets. I hustled and I sold them all. I had $200 in my hand. When I got to the show to perform, though, normally how it works, and I didn't know this as a young artist, normally you pay $200, they give you tickets, you sell them, you keep that money. Yeah. That money's yours now.
Right.
This guy's like, how much did you make by selling your tickets? I was like, I got $200, and I gave it to him. I didn't think about it. I was like this young artist. I was like, he didn't explain to me the process. He just gave me tickets to sell after I paid him $200 already. And then, so I gave him the 200 cash from the tickets I hustled too. And this fool just pockets $400 and didn't even tell me what I'm doing or let me know that I was doing the wrong thing.
Here's, right? Here's your cut for the hard work you did, son. You know?
Yes. And so then I was like, I look back at like years pass, and then I figure out how shows work, and I start throwing shows. And then I'm thinking about that situation later in life as I'm older and more mature. And I'm like, oh my God, like that guy totally screwed me. Like, and I don't even like, I didn't know it at the time. I was totally cool with it because rappers will take the abuse. Rappers want to be in that crowd. They want to be part of the movement. They want to have the crowd to perform for, and they'll do anything for it. And that's what I was doing, you know, like as a young, hungry artist, I was doing anything. Like,
so speaking of, you know, the big elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Well, not to us, you know.
It's not an elephant to me anymore. It's a crazy, just.
We're kind of like the warriors inside of like the Trojan horse. That's what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
So, why don't we let everybody know how we met, how we came about each other's acquaintances?
Yeah. So I September 13th, I saw this DM me if you're a rapper post, right? So I get
your boy in the back. He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Somebody tagged me to this post because it was Redman's official verified page, and he was like, "Yo, DM me if you're a rapper," and on this graphic, and we're like, "What?" So someone tags me to this. I see this. I hit Redman up. I'm like, "Yo, I saw your post." Like 3 days later, he hits me up or something like that. After I had hit him up, and that was like September 13th when he messaged me back. And then the next day I paid him $500 because he told me I'm going to be on a playlist. He said, you're going to be on a Spotify playlist. You're going to be on my Spotify premium. You're going to make this streaming money, dog. I was like excited because Redman, the legend, the myth, the fucking Wu-Tang Clan, How High, all this shit, you know, I was super excited about Redman, and I was blinded, you know. So I had my blinders on, and I'm a promoter of 10 years, right? But I still did not understand that I was being scammed, right? So what happens? I pay him $500, and then he tells me, follow the Block 365. And my lady Googled the Block 365, and sure enough, we fell down this rabbit hole that I'm sure the Minx viewers already know about because you've been blasting these motherfuckers. So like, Minx and me met because while I'm falling down this rabbit hole,
I was like trying to catch him, like here, right here. This is where the scam is.
Yeah, my Minx, I fell down this rabbit hole, right? I find Rat Ponzi, I find Z from DJ Booth, I find Kids Take Over, I find all this stuff, and then I get into contact with Rat Ponzi, and Rat Ponzi introduced me to Minx here, and that's where we met, through Rat Ponzi, I think, because I mean, Rat Ponzi is like this center hub mystery person that we don't even know, and they have all this information, and it's a crazy treasure trove of madness. Like, and you look at this and you fall down this rabbit hole and you really see what these guys are doing to people and scamming people, and it's just crazy. I look at that page
so basically, you know, just to let everybody know, because a lot of people seem to have like the misconceptions. I mean, I guess you guys don't, you know, you guys aren't really reading, you know, because I know Hey Bonita's posts are about a good 15-minute read, but you know, a lot of us have short attention spans.
Yeah.
So what I believe the public has like the big misconstrue, you know, of this entire scam, the initial scam itself, you know, why do you think that so many artists have fallen for these scams? You know, why do you think that they actually...
We idolize these people. These are the people that we want to be. These are the people that we are emulating, right? Like, I mean, when we're coming up 15 years old, I'm bumping Redman and Method Man, you know, and you think that when you contact them, you're contacting someone with a blue check mark, right? And the point of a verified blue check mark, to me, what I've been told, has always been that means the real person is behind the account.
Yeah, you are who you say you are.
Yeah. And that's what I thought having a blue check mark was about. I'm the real person behind my account, and they don't even let me have a blue check mark. You know what I mean? So, like,
right.
So I'm thinking anybody with a blue check mark, that must be legit, right? Like, that's that person's account. They operate that. And I knew about social media managers and stuff like that, but man, when you're getting a message back from Redman and that person behind the DM is pretending to be Redman.
Well, that's almost like in the same instance of, let's just say, if we were, you know, taking a shot at, let's say Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Now we use, you know, I would say for our promotion, because I put that in quotes because a lot of this shit is not promotion. It's just inflating, and you know, it's just not legitimate promo.
Yeah.
But when we go out here and we use third-party services that require us to hand over our credentials as far as our email address, our username, and our passwords, we get subjected to our pages being removed, deleted, and taken down because we are violating the terms and conditions of Instagram, which is you're not supposed to have anybody piloting your account unless it's a family member, or if you're disabled. You know, there really is no reason for any third-party service to do that. However, when a person like myself that has helped people or discussed about getting a verification badge, they're very specific when they say that this badge is what signifies that you are who you say you are. So do you think that maybe, hopefully, one of the things that will come out of this situation is possibly to just eliminate the whole verification badge in general?
I mean, it would make sense, because if we aren't who we say we are with a blue check mark, then what's the point of the blue check mark, you know, other than to boost your algorithms? So it makes all these people with blue check marks like they're the verified people, so they have the followings and they're pushing through to all the people. And a blue check mark is kind of like a badge of like, I make money to me now, you know, like the way I look at it now. If you want to call it something, let's call it the money badge or something, like,
Right.
that, you know, like, because I don't think it represents what it was meant to represent now.
Yeah, it's like a like a rite of passage of shitting on people's lives or something.
Yeah.
We actually on the Minx radio podcast, we have merch for that, which is, it says blue check motherfucker, because I can't stand people that have blue checks, because you know, I'm like, that just means that you have a lot of press surrounding your name, and you just want people that contact you to know that you are who you say you are.
Yeah.
And True Words says, he says even some people pay for that now, that they will pay for a blue check and not really necessarily like.
Yeah. I've had tons of offers
Ironically, I think I'm in some sort of scam algorithm now because I talk about scams all the time online.
Right.
But I since getting into this scam stuff, I've got a whole bunch of DMs about buying blue check marks, and I was like, where are all these coming from? But
It's out of control. It really is.
Yeah.
So, with our union, because I call this a union, I feel like this entire situation is not going to go away. I feel that it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And,
I
how,
think it's got a lot of heads.
of course,
It's like a hydra. This guy said it earlier to me, but like it's like a hydra because you cut off each of these heads and then more pop up. DMX just started joining. They changed the playlist. They don't use the block anymore on the playlist. They deleted the SoundCloud, the block on the SoundCloud. It's all over the place. So I don't know what they changed so much. They changed 10 usernames in 4 years. Like,
yes. And
so,
there is a way to check for that, guys. Like for
Yeah.
anybody, I think Mix Radio went through maybe 2 changes. I was the Minx Show, and then I became Minx. No, actually 3 changes. It was that plug because that was the first thing. Then it was the Minx Show, and then it became Minx Radio. So, but when you have somebody else, like in a matter of not even such a long time, go through so many different username changes, that's very alarming.
yeah, like it tells me that they probably change every time this happens to them. Every time what we're doing right now happens, they change their name.
Right, right. Every time that I went, which I thought was weird when we were breaking down the playlists and the authenticity of it, and the fact that they weren't getting certain streams on SoundCloud. Next thing, I think 2 days later, they took them all down. So
Mhm.
I feel like this whole situation. I mean, I would say the most angriest part about this situation is, the artists that are laughing at the other artists for being scammed. And the way I look at it, I'm a dickhead. Everyone knows I'm a dickhead. I just keep it real. But I'm
Yeah.
like, a lot of y'all don't even have $100 laying around for any sort of marketing opportunity. So,
Well, I pulled my 500 personally out of a savings account I had no business touching. I saw it as like I've been doing this 10 years, right? I've been rapping a long ass time. I know the value of eyeballs, right? So Redman's telling me I'm going to be on his Spotify. I'm like, that's 2.4 million followers. If I'm on the bottom of this fool's Spotify channel, that also occurred to me. Like I was like, I'm buying in. I'm paying $500. He likes my music. He said my music was dope. That's crazy. That's already got me my dopamine going. And then I give him this $500 thinking I'm going to be put in front of 2.4 million people. Now my playlist never came out before I found out about the scam, called them out, and I got my money back, by the way. You know what I mean? Like I got the $500 back because we figured out, all of us together, who is behind all this, right? And everybody's afraid to say his fucking name, but Big Trill.
Big Trill. Hey, Big Trill. How are you?
Big Trill is the guy that runs the Block 365, and he fronts and uses other people. He had Benny the Butcher on the tag when we met him, and now he's got Uncle Murda fronting, and Uncle Murda acts like he owns it. But
Right.
it is Big Trill. Like you can go back and we showed how you can connect Heels and Vodka to as a former username of the Block 365, and Heels and Vodka was Crystal Sarosh's account, right? So she's posting about wedding stuff. She's posting, I love the real Big Trill, and she tagged him. You can see the account history, right? And we had those screenshots. We showed people what it was. Then you go look at the real Big Trill account. You look at his former usernames, and it's the man of Heels and Vodka. And the man of Heels and Vodka, what does that imply? He is the man of the whoever runs the block. That tells me, that's what I thought. I was like, so Crystal runs the Block 365? Because Crystal is married to Jonathan Saroche, aka the real Big Trill. And people don't want to talk about that guy. These celebrities that come out and talk about it, everybody wants to avoid the name, the real Big Trill. They want to make a joke about it, or they want to threaten people, or just talk about it how it isn't. They call it payola and pay to play, but I'm a promoter at 10 years, and I'll tell you, this ain't pay to play. Pay to play is what I did with Twisted Insane, and then that promoter pocketed my money. But it's crazy. Like when when you look at that stuff.
One of the things that I definitely want artists to understand from all of this is that, the main question that everyone has asked me throughout this entire journey is, well, if that's not promotion, then what is promotion online? What is online marketing? What is online advertising? If you're not underneath the umbrella of an already established artist.
Yeah. Well, and then what they're not even showing you though is that you don't end up on Redman's playlist. You don't end up on Fat Joe's playlist. You don't end up on the Game or DMX's playlist, or you're going on a playlist, but it's on a dead channel with 200 followers or less, a brand new channel that they create.
I think it's 202 now.
Yeah, the blocks is, but then they have these spin-off set lists. You can go look up Papoose Unsigned Artists on Spotify now, and it shows a playlist with barely any followers, and Papoose doesn't really promote it. So we're talking story shares of playlists, and story shares, they don't reach very far, even if you have a lot of followers. Redman had the Redman account tried to bribe me to shut my mouth, right? And they followed my account, and they offered to share my music video to their story as a way to shut me up, because I was pointing out that it was a scam to them in the DM. And I was like, whoa, is this really a scam? This is crazy. The Block 365, everybody says it's a scam, and I brought that up to him, and to shut me up, he shares my video to his story. I left it alone, didn't say anything for 24 hours. The post goes away. I checked the views, and it got me 2,000 views, a little over that. And I don't think 2,000 views was worth $500. You know what I mean? Right. And I'm still going on a dead playlist where I'm bound to get 5 views or 0 views. You even showed on one of your videos, and I like that you keep showing the technical aspect of this. But you showed that there was one track that had 0 plays.
It had none in 7 days.
0 plays in 7 days. That is crazy. And when you really analyze these playlists and you really look where they're putting you, you realize you're not going anywhere. You could have started this channel on your own and uploaded it yourself, because that is what they are doing. They are taking your money to go to a free service and upload you.
Yeah, that's the one thing that didn't make any sense to me. I mean, even though, some people I have my SoundCloud that's monetized, right? So I had to go through my distribution company to do that. But what the concept is that I wasn't understanding, because I thank my lucky stars that these people didn't hit me up, because that's when I would have went off. But from my knowledge, from what I'm assuming, from listening to so many amazing artists, they assumed that what was going to happen was when they sent over the MP3, and this is how I would have done it if I was the company. I would have said, okay, cool. Let's talk split sheets on this. So it's going to go on my account. The MP3 is going to go on my account. I just need you to sign here that we're going to do splits. So every single time the song is played, you're going to get your cut and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't think that it would have worked, with just dropping.
I have a way that they could have fixed all this. They could have they didn't even have to just promote it on their pages, because it might not have got traction. If Papoose, who is already not super popular, he's known, but he's not super popular on social media. If Papoose gets a playlist and he shares it on his social media 4 times, you think it's going to get that many plays? No. So when he shares it on his social media by himself, it's not going to get that many plays anyway. So investing in Papoose himself is a fan thing and not really an investment for views. When you look at Redman or The Game or Fat Joe, they're a little more popular. So you might get views if they actually share you. But we're talking 40 plus verified artist accounts under the umbrella of the Block 365, right? So my theory, if they would have done this the right way, if the Block 365 really manages all of these 40 plus artist accounts, like we know they do, then why didn't they just cross promote? Why didn't all of them advertise the Block 365? Why didn't all of these artists just share each playlist one time?
That
You
that
know,
would that
what
would
if
make more
what
sense.
imagine Fat Joe's playlist drops and they schedule it right. They schedule all these playlists to drop throughout the year, like 3 playlists a month. It would have been, you know, because these playlists come out, but they don't come out super fast. They're just coming out, you know. And some Benny the Butcher's, they no promo plan. They just dropped 7 mixtapes in one day. Like that's fucked up. That's
Well,
fucked
even
up that they did that.
yeah,
Like, but
even
if
the
imagine if they would have had a schedule and they like, so Fat Joe's playlist is coming out, right? And then on November 11th, Fat Joe, Benny the Butcher, Redman, The Game, Papoose, every account tags the block and shares it one time. You know how harmless it is to click the share button? It is free to click the share button. It is free. They are monetizing something that is free to do, you know, and it's not something you're just reaching followers. You know what I mean? Like they have the following. They could have done it right. They could have all collabed together. They could be doing honest work. They could be really just. They don't even have to work that hard. You can schedule posts months ahead of time. You know what I mean? You could have scheduled all the posts for the month, and you wouldn't even have to touch your social media if that's really the problem. You know, like.
It's like it sounds like to me like this company, they don't really have all of the tools that are needed because a lot of the stuff that I even do is automated. You know, I plan my week, I plan my posts,
The
you
fact
know.
that they don't do that stuff makes me think that maybe they pay for everything. Like maybe the Block 3, every time you see a story share of an unknown artist, maybe the Block 365 has to pay a fee for every time they do that.
They probably do. Or they're allowed a certain amount each month because I mean managing 40 accounts or over 40 accounts would be extremely expensive. I manage 10 accounts and that's fairly expensive. That's like roughly $750 a month for me.
Yeah, so every story share is $20, $50, $100, whatever it is, you know, whoever accounts you're using. Like, I'm sure it's a different agreement with each person.
Yeah, because it depends on the contract. And most of these places, what happens is that it's not a month to month, it's a quarter to quarter. So
Mm-hmm.
regardless if you know, let's say that someone like Jadakiss said, you know, aha, you know, the jig is up, bruh. I don't want you using my account. They can easily say, not until this contract is up, or else you have to give me back all the money that I gave you.
Well,
So
and it's not like these artists haven't been telling us all this shit our whole lives too. Like I think about lines and stuff. I'm like, why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets? Why is the industry designed to keep an artist in debt? You know what I mean? Like Jadakiss is living right now by the shit he's saying, and he's the industry keeping the artist in debt. You know what I mean? Like these guys have been talking about all this stuff forever, and I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, these are hustlers. These are real gangsters. Like these are guys that have been hustling. Like, and I'm thinking like I idolized this person, and I didn't really believe that they were gonna hustle me. You know what I mean? Like because I think I just have this. I had this image, and I feel like they crushed it. You know, but like I idolize Royce the 5'9". Like Royce the 5'9", one of my top 5 favorite rappers of all time, right? Like, I Shake This, Street Hop 2, the mixtape, like that, you know, like all Death is Certain, you know, like all this stuff. Like these are songs I bump. These are songs that were in my playlist. They're not in my playlist anymore because I don't respect the guy anymore. Like when I saw him threaten Z at DJ booth. When I saw him and Grizzly Hendrix going back and forth, and Grizzly Hendrix is the real one in the situation, you know, like, and shouts to Grizzly on Star earlier, like,
yeah,
Jesus.
Grizzly, you know, I got to get him to come on. I feel like he just deserves a little bit more respect for all that he's doing because
they were disrespecting the hell out of him tonight. Like that Jonathan kid and the intern Jonathan and the intern Ronnie, they were Star had them jumping on Grizzly, treating him like trash, and then Grizzly's having to like tell him off because Star's turning them against him. Like I just don't like that whole platform's built for drama. I'm glad they got on there. I'm glad they did a whole episode about the Block because now everybody's gonna be looking. But we have to explain the real thing because like they're not talking about it the real way. They're not saying Big Trill's name. They're not talking about
they're mainly looking at it like this. This is exactly how it's being presented. You paid this celebrity, artist, legend money. I'm like, no, 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 no. That the people thought that they were getting ready to get into a contractual, let's say, agreement with promotion and marketing using, because basically what people don't understand is like, why would you pay for, and I'm like, the way that it is that we are in a world right now of influencer marketing. Okay. There's no other way to market now but to market through people that already have established platforms. So you can go anywhere and pay an influencer money. You saw with Cameo, you can pay Redman $500 for a 5-minute conversation on Zoom. Um, it's whatever you base your price on. Now, when you have these situations that now, okay, ads don't work because we know that a lot of these big companies pulled out on ads. They're not effective as they used to be. We're right around the corner from an election, so of course ads are going to be taken up by a bunch of politicians.
Yeah.
Now we're at the stake where, how do I promote myself? You have more followers than I do, so how about I give you a little something and you just post this one time and don't take it down and whatever. But this is the type of marketing that I would say the youth is used to now. They're used to saying, how much do you like? I could even get hit sometimes. How much, Minx, do you charge for you to post in your stories? I'm like,
I do it too. I pay for placements. That's what I call it, paying for placements.
That's basically what it is. Because again, especially to the older crowd, I'm considered the older crowd. I'm in my late 30s. Well, I'm 34. But I'm gonna say I feel like I'm 100. It's just very important for people to understand that we don't care about the blowback and backlash from trying to wake up artists. Like, I got into this podcast.
Yeah, I'm not popular. I'm not losing my reputation by saving people their money and getting them their money back. Like,
Exactly.
I feel like I'm doing a good deed.
I feel like I am too. Like I could easily be right now in this booth recording an entire EP and shitting on a lot of rappers, but I'm here.
I'd rather save people money. Like, I'd rather be out here like helping people not lose their shit, and they're doing it every day. So I feel like I gotta like talk about it until they're not doing it every day. Like, that's what it feels like.
Eventually, what I have planned is I want to have like what we're doing now, but like a great panel discussion. Because I feel like if we have more people, because there are a lot of artists that are afraid to say anything. They're afraid to come forward. They're afraid for their lives.
Yeah.
That's nothing to laugh at, guys. It's nothing to laugh at. There are people that have families. Some of us have families, and to come out as a whistleblower in hip hop is
I wasn't threatened by them because I started seeing how many people they were threatening. I started seeing, they're threatening people with lawsuits. They were threatening people into silence, pretty much. Like, they were threatening people with violence. They were threatening people with. They sent me like a little happy message on an anonymous number about my family and asked me how my family was doing and how the kids are and stuff. And so like they played it from all angles. They threaten in every single way, and they go with whichever one sticks, right? Because they're trying to feel your personality type out, and sometimes they get it right the first time, and they threaten you, and it works. And like Benny the Butcher, the first guy that was out in this with Ponzi Focus, like I remember they showed me that stuff, and I saw that Benny the Butcher was like asking for a hitman in Virginia that day. You know what I mean? Like he was asking for a hitman in Virginia, and guess who lived in Virginia? Focus. You know what I mean? Like, and so like you look at stuff like that, and you're like, not only is Trill and his guy threatening people, but they're using verified artist accounts to threaten people. You know what I mean?
Ultimately getting the verified artists into a lot of shit.
Yeah. And like, if that's really Benny, then it's even worse to me. Like, it's even worse. It doesn't make it better if it's really Benny saying that. Like, I saw Royce really threaten one of the guys leading this charge, and it's just when I see stuff like that, I'm like, whoa, like, because I at the beginning I was not sure. I was not sure if the artists knew, and now I am sure. I'm very sure that they know. I just don't know how involved they are.
or
don't know.
even how deeper this may go. Like this
Yeah.
may not just stop at Instagram. What if this might be a deeper rabbit hole than we expected?
And anytime their legend status or their celebrity or their popularity or whatever you want to call it is in jeopardy, is when they come forward, because they start to hear their name in a negative light and they can't believe it. So they got to talk shit on the person, putting them in a negative light, no matter what they're saying. And they don't listen to what they're saying. Like, I have a feeling Royce has not read the whole situation. I have a feeling Royce has not, like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt still. Like,
we have a question from one of our viewers. Real Lyric says, "Hey, that Kid Cry. Did you ever get caught out there with these top names like DJ Funkmaster Flex telling these artists to send your music video to play for people to rate your music as trash, hot, or warm, and then they ask you for more money to just stay on that rate list?"
Yep. Yeah, I got by Hot 97 actually. So when, yeah. So that's Ebro, right? Ebro.
No, is it Ebro?
Yeah, Envy's Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Envy got my boy too. I could tell you about that. But like the Hot 97 thing, like I saw that they were saying artists DM to get your song rated, and it appears as if it's going to be free.
Right.
So when it starts, it appears like it's going to be a free thing. Just submit your song. It's like an innocent message. And then if you message back, it sends you an automated message, says for $20 or something, you can be rated by all these people. And they said if you make it through the rating process, you get to be at the end, and we actually hear you. And if we like your track, we'll play it on the Breakfast Club, or we'll play it on Hot 97, or we'll play it on Sirius XM, or like. That's how they get you. So they want you to know that your song is going to be in front of a whole shitload of people if you pass this process. So if you're confident in yourself, and most rappers have an ego, as you all know, most rappers are really into themselves and they believe that they're going to get this opportunity. So they submit $20, no problem. $20. I've invested in myself. What's $20? But what's $20 4,000 times? How many rappers have paid that $20? So when you look at it like that, it's kind of fucking crazy, huh? You keeping these people rich for nothing. So like when you pay that $20, what they do is they loop you through their fan base. So the people who are rating you are people in their fan base already who like their page, who have agreed and been messaged to rate a track, right? Or a track gets messaged to them automatically when you submit, and it's your track, and they rate it fire or trash, and they get to leave a comment. So everybody labels it fire or trash, fire or trash. You're getting looped through all these fans, right? They don't have to do any of the work. You're paying $20 and they're looping you through the fans. Have you heard of anybody? Have you heard of anybody who paid this $20 and got
one person
on the radio?
No,
I never heard of no one.
And I know, I think it was DJ. I think Drewski was also part of that at one point.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if the people that are on the top of that situation and do get played, if they say there is anybody, that they know that person. I wouldn't be surprised. They could make the winner of a competition somebody they know to make them look better.
Yeah, all of that shit is rigged. A lot of that shit is rigged. Do you have any like final thoughts or advice to give to artists at this particular time, or just to the artists that have been scammed?
I think the main point I've been trying to drive home and tell people is that we can do this ourselves, and we can help each other. We can share plugs. We don't have to be in constant competition with each other. I know rap feels that way, and that's what a lot of people that I've known throughout my 10 years of promoting shows have left rap. And a lot of them leave rap because of the egos and the deception and the scams, and rap doesn't pick up traction in the underground out here in Oregon, at least, because the scene is constantly changing and people are constantly tapping out. People are like over it because they're getting treated poorly. But if we all just started being in less competition and we started treating each other with more respect, we started sharing the plugs, we weren't stingy about a share on our page. Like, what's a share on a page? Like, it's a fucking click, and I don't care who sees it later. You know what I mean? Like, You can, whoever is watching can go view that if they want to, and if they don't, they don't. Like, we should be sharing each other's platforms or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not that serious, and everybody's in constant competition, so we can't build a community. Like, I think we're in gridlock here, you know, like, and community really thrives in a way that I've witnessed it, you know, where when everybody comes together and everybody's moving together, like, the machine starts working. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I've seen it. That's how we've thrown badass shows with 300 to that 1,500 people. You know, we've rocked everything in between, and I've rocked for 10 people too. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, we do everything. You know, 10 or 10,000. That's the motto everybody has, right? Like 10 or 10,000. We performed it just the same because we love to rap. We just want to be a place. We want to rap. But when we all work together, it's a lot more fun, and that's what we need to be doing. Fuck the Block 365. Fuck Good Trill. Fuck any other like scam companies. Yes, that's my message. That's what I want to tell people. Like, we can do this.
And where can everybody follow you?
Anywhere at That Kid Cry. I'm on Spotify, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. I don't give a shit where you can find me. Like, I'm on all of it, you know. But That Kid Cry, all one word. That's how you find me. Also, shouts to Ground Up Studio. That's our studio. We got tons of artists. You guys can go to groundupstudio.net, and all of our artists are on there. I record people as well. I have a studio, you know, and I'm happy to be part of all this stuff. We still live? I think I lost her. All right, peace.
Oh, I don't know what the hell just happened. I'm sitting here like, what the hell just happened? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. See what happens when I'm over here trying to put his information on the bottom of the screen, and I lost the transmission. Yes. So, oh yeah, I'm like, I'm still here. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta shoot him a message like, hey, I hit the wrong button. So, yeah, y'all, that was super, super crazy, you know, with all that going on. Make sure y'all follow That Kid Cry. Somebody send a message over to That Kid Cry. Let him know that I hit a button by accident. I was going to send him a message, but I had to end one of my other transmissions. But speaking of, yes, he's on Instagram, y'all. Just make sure y'all follow at That Kid Cry. This way y'all can rock with him and, you know, rock with our movement. This is the new movement that's happening, y'all. And I got the red lips today because I mean business. All right. So to close out that interview, I'm going to get on this Grizzy Hendrix. I got Miko Coletti coming up right after Grizzy. And I also have Real Lyrics coming up after Miko Coletti. So we're going to get this on while I hit up That Kid Cry, let him know what the hell went down. All right. So we're going to get this on. This is Stan 2020 by Grizzy Hendrix. He talks about how Royce the 5'9" can, you know what? Here we go.
Hi, baby. I miss you. When are you coming back home? This place isn't good for you, baby. I need you to come back home. I need you to come back home.
I'ma keep it short and brief.
When your idols become your rivals and everyone's in denial, cause everyone's living foul when nothing can make you smile. Is it me?
Put your mind at
or is it them?
So we clear.
Should I just focus on myself and get this bread?
Cause
if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd
R-O-I-C.
rappers just do it for a check and then they jack. I mean, let's talk about this Royce the 5'9" shit that's on my mind. Y'all must be blind, y'all see the signs. I'll show y'all DM screenshots. But what advice would you advise to a rapper who ain't signed, who been steady on the grind, chasing after dollar signs, and his eyes ain't telling lies, his favorite rapper's in his eye. Geez, about time that I finally got a reply. I mean, his page is verified, or am I just being tricked and that's the crook in front of my eyes? What a surprise. for ya. Hard to believe your favorite rapper's all up in your inbox, and you can't help it that you happy, cause he said he likes your rhymes. Look at God in disguise, sending signs. I'm like, oh my, was on the verge of suicide. He gassed you up and got you hyped. Lucky you might get a feature like Joyner Lucas. Nice, I'm about to make my family proud. Fuck penny pitching, striking out. Fuck what you haters gossip about. I ain't do this for the clout. Get off my D and fuck 12 and tell Ryan coming down. Your idols become your rivals, and everyone's in denial, cause everyone's living foul when nothing can make you smile. Is it me? Or is it them? Should I just focus on myself and get this break? Cause if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be rappers just do it for a check and then they jack. I mean, let's talk about this Royce to find out shit that's on my mind that I got bottled up inside. Made me look at you like, how the fuck could I admire someone like you who just robs up and comers working jobs, struggling for 9 to 5s and artists barely can survive. I thought your ass stood tall, but now you only 5'9". 5K for a life, is your fucking mind fried? What's the method to your madness? I'm just thinking how high hit your mind off the lie for you and Redman to just pride. All these artists trying to shine, you puppy with a suit and tie, trying to swindle Black Rob contracts. Fuck God, got caught working with the block, scamming artists for a spot. Wanna take that y'all gon' drop, that'll never see no light. These rappers just get mummified. Y'all niggas worse than Spotify, trying to serve us devil pie. Ask for a proper push, but they got malice in their eyes. That's just life, legends lie, but why decide to jeopardize your reputation cause your pride? Guess that's just business and how it's justified. When your idols become your rivals and everyone's in denial, cause everyone's living foul when nothing can make you smile. Is it me? Or is it them? Should I just focus on myself and get this break? Cause if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd let rappers just do it for a check and they jack.
I'm owing you a motherfucking explanation. Therefore, you're not getting a motherfucking explanation. And you better understand that. Put your phone down and go somewhere and humble yourself. And get a better understanding of who the fuck you talking about.
Yes, y'all can hear the passion and the anger. Shout out to Grizzy. I'm gonna get that kid cry back on here. Give me a second, y'all.
Hey,
That kid cry.
my bad. I was like, she dropped out. The time limit ran out because I don't know how podcasts work.
Oh no! I hit the wrong button. I was trying to write your ad, and it didn't quite work out that way. But I wanted to thank you so much for coming on. You know, you're definitely gonna have a nice little home on here. We got the platform to reach the masses. Technically, reach them masses. We got to reach everybody and tell them about these situations going on. And
platforms like yours are the most important, I think, because really, this is the outlet to the underground, and the underground is their clientele. And I love that you're outing this scam. I love that you're talking about the Block 365. I know that's not what all your platform is about. Your platform is about music, spreading love, showing everybody love, right? I mean, that's what I assume. But I mean, the Block 365 shit, it's messed up, and people need to know about it. And I'm glad you're talking about it. I'm glad you brought me on here, and I got to talk about it, because not many people are even allowing us to speak. And when we talk on platforms like this, we're reaching the underground, the direct clientele, the victims of the Block 365. So,
and we're gonna have them all. Anyone that wants to come on and to talk about this situation, we have people saying that they're sending you friend requests. So we're all gonna build. We're all gonna build, and we're all gonna, move from this and just be. We're gonna rise from this, y'all. Don't let
it discourage you. Don't stop rapping because of these assholes.
Wow.
I can't imagine that I would let this fat ass stop me from rapping. You know what I mean? Big Trill? What? Why that guy? Like, Ohio rapper? Fuck that guy too.
Exactly. So everybody, y'all make sure y'all follow at That Kid Cry. Definitely, get on board with us. If you know anybody, I sound like John Walsh and shit. If you know anybody that has been scammed or has been tagged in these things, definitely reach out to us. We're working with as many people as we can to get this information out, and hopefully the goal is a class action if they don't want to get it right.
Yep. We got to be real because these guys don't know how to be. All right. So
exactly. All right. Well, I definitely, I'll see you on the field, and, you're always welcomed on the podcast. You're always welcomed, anytime you drop any new videos or songs and stuff like that. Definitely want to get it out to our listeners.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that. Much love for having me on.
No problem.
All right.
All right. Bye. So let me just say, this was a very, very, very crazy week. Just a lot of work being done in the background, behind the scenes of trying to get these scams out of the way, and it's just very crazy. So I feel like one of the most important things. Hold on. One of the most important things. Oh, did I hit? Oh, I meant to hit the other button. Whew. So one of the most important things about these scams, I mean, first of all, I know that I said I was going to get nasty today, and I'm going to get nasty today because I have something to say, and it's definitely time for a fucking rant. I have a fucking rant, y'all. Now, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm angry at these fucking journalists, these fucking people that have platforms, these fucking people that are literally laughing at artists for stepping up and saying, yo, this shit happened to me too. Because 9 times out of 10, right? I've been scammed before. That's why the Minx show is the way it is. I've been scammed before. I been scammed many times as an artist, and I personally, I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of it. I said to myself, if I have to, what people are DMing me, oh, you're technically shadow banning yourself, or you're blackballing yourself. I really don't care if I blackball myself. I just don't care. I'm in this to win this, whatever this is. I am a musician. I am a person that believes in integrity of the game. You got so many people out here during a pandemic. They ain't got it. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You got people that have literally are getting caught, from jacking money from the government during this pandemic. So these artists that, some people are calling them dumb. Oh, y'all are stupid. How are they stupid? How are they dumb? How are they naive? How do they, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, but I just was so upset about that. But there's going to be a lot more like discussions like this, y'all. I really want to bring this to light. And no, it's not chasing clout, because y'all have this whole, and I'm mad because I just came from another live stream, y'all. Grizzy Hendrix was actually on a popular YouTuber's page, and everybody's fucking clowning him and making fun of him and calling him all kinds of names and bitches. And I'm just like, yo, y'all don't have $500 laying around just to wipe your ass with it. You don't even have $50 to pay people to promote you. So how do you laugh at somebody that is trying to warn artists? Like, I'm 34 years old. Some of these artists that got scammed were 16. Some of these artists that got scammed were 17. They don't have money like that, but y'all laughing at them? Like, have y'all ever been like at fucking McDonald's, where some of y'all probably flip fucking burgers? Have y'all ever worked hard a day in your life and not reaped any benefits? Everybody can get scammed. Everybody can get scammed. It's not just artists. It's everybody. There's scams running rampant all over the place. So the fact that y'all sitting here laughing at these artists and calling them dumb and tee-heeing and ha-han, you know how crazy karma works? Do you know how crazy that shit is? It may not come around to your laughing ass, but I'm pretty sure your mom, your sister, your cousins, your dad, someone in your family, if they were to hit you up and say, yo, somebody took advantage of me, I'm pretty sure your laughing ass would not be fucking laughing. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm tired of it. Everybody isn't chasing clout. Everybody isn't looking for a silver lining to fucking blow up. Some people don't want to be famous. Some people don't. They just want their music to be heard. And y'all need to understand, everybody don't have the same vision of success like y'all do. And that's why a lot of people are getting scammed, because you're being fed a dream. You're being fed something that is not true. A lot of these rappers are broke. They're in the same pandemic that we are. Are you going out to buy an iPhone 12? That's one of the biggest scams out here. That's one of the major scams out here. Are you going to come out and buy the same fucking Jordans they keep making over and over and over again? With just the stitching, just a little different. That's a scam. If you are not doing anything during this pandemic time to better your mental health, your spiritual health, and to grow and stay motivated, because we are getting ready to go through some serious times, y'all. Serious times. More serious than what's going on now. I'm pretty sure your eyes are not looking at the border in Canada right now. I'm just going to drop that little, not to scare you. But there are treaties and shit in place. There are treaties and shit in place with other countries that can affect us. And y'all are worried about laughing at people because they got scammed. You got people that ordered shit from an ad on Instagram and their shit never got to their house yet. So before you want to laugh at somebody and poke fun at us, I call us social media warriors, because we're actually out here trying to make a difference. You want to fucking laugh? We're the ones that's going to be laughing when we're making moves and we're telling the world that you do not need celebrities to become one. And even if you were to get to that level, what would you do with that fame? I don't have fame. I don't have a lot of fame. I'm pretty cool. People know me. Oh, you Minx? I'm like, Minx. Minx? Like, how do you know me? Even if I was famous, I would never take advantage of anybody. I just don't have that in my heart. I really don't. Anywho, real quick. Y'all have no idea how fucking aggravating this whole shit is. I didn't mean to do that. Stop sharing. So basically, I wanted to talk real quick. We have the new magazine called Open Aux. I think this is a magazine, well, not I think, but this is a magazine that I created for underground music, because I come across so many articles and then nobody's going to my Tumblr page. I was like, you know what? We're going to just post everything in a magazine now. So as you guys see on the Open Aux magazine, I actually have a freebie for y'all that some of y'all overlooked, you Xboxers. They have the Game Pass Game Ultimate for $1. For if you have a Discord server and you're interested in charging that shit up, it's right here. Click on it, fill it out. You can charge up your server. We also have the showcase of the female producers and a bunch of articles here that I came across. This one is important. I wanted to go over this shit with y'all because it's just very important. So this one, since we're talking about Spotify scams and shit, it says sounds like Spotify is in trouble. So here we go. It's Pandora Media once stood on the top of music streaming world with over 79 million subscribers. Oh, what a cute little doggy. But then as its competition entered the market, what in the TI word is this? Precipitously. That's a new word. I'm going to write that down. So it says it was lost and was acquired in 2019 below its original IPO price. Today, the music streaming business is even more competitive, and the current streaming music market leader can face a similar fate. With this cautionary tale in mind, fiduciaries, you see, I fucked that one up, should avoid the high risk of owning Spotify technology in this week's Sell Idea. So those of you that have your, you do like your Forex and you do your little Robin Hood shit that got hit with a DOS attack, or DDoS, if you guys saw it this week. So basically, they're saying that other companies are shitting on Spotify right now because Spotify ain't shit after they pulled their little shenanigans on Joe Buttons. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, real lyrics. Anything for a PlayStation 4. These are the important articles that y'all need to, pay attention to, y'all. Seriously. Anything that has to do with finances or anything that has to do with streaming services, definitely keep your eye on them. We definitely talked about Twitch partnering up with Spotify for you to be able to share your music. And another company that just recently decided to start working with Spotify is Anchor FM, because Anchor FM now allows you to, if you want to start your podcast, because a lot of y'all are doing that, and I'm very proud of you. But if you want to add music to your podcast without having any slaps on the wrist, you can add them directly into your Anchor app and select the songs that you like. Okay. Other than that, we didn't have that many crazy news. Just Triller's about to go public, with IPO offerings and shit like that. There is a new music platform that is coming out. This was an article that was on the 14th, and they keep fucking mentioning Kanye West. Why is that? So, I hate this shit. It's either accept all cookies, and if it's not accept all the cookies, they want you to fucking add your notifications. Anyway, so it says a new music platform called Track is the answer to Kanye West and others, which is giving power back to recording artists. I'm sorry, but y'all ain't. Anyway, Los Angeles. This is in prnewswire.com. Track is a new music platform that is officially launched to the general public. It is the first music technology platform to provide independent artists with free, unlimited music distribution. Nothing is free. And artist webpage marketing services without taking a percentage of the artist revenue. Bullshit. It says the music startup is challenging independent artists to sign themselves instead of signing to a stringent record label contract that binds them into a multi-year recoupment obligations and prohibits them from owning their masters. In its first week, the Black-owned business saw website visits from indie artists in 74 countries. The owner says, I started Track because I believe we need to reimagine the entire music ecosystem. I want to make things easier for independent artists who dream of a legitimate career in the music industry. It's time that we flip the music industry. If they say music industry one more fucking time in this article, y'all really need to really get better editors. Anyway, so it says September 2020, music billionaire superstar Kanye, he's a billionaire? I didn't even know that. Argued that the record label contracts didn't sit well with him anymore. In a series of tweets, he said, we're going to move the entire industry to the 21st century. We're going to transparently change every album deal, every publishing deal, every merch deal, and every touring deal. Several industry experts do agree with Kanye, including Rolling Stone author Tim Ingham, who provided three reasons as to why Kanye West's war against record contracts could actually work. I just have one question, y'all, and I don't mean to sound like a dick. Right, Big Southern. How you doing, Big Southern? I haven't seen and heard from you, but you've been taking some great photos, I see. C says it sounds like a mission statement that United Masters have. That's what they all seem to have, or any other distribution company. Listen, y'all, the bottom line is this. I always ask artists this one question because a lot of people that hit me up, they cease to understand it. I don't give a damn about getting signed. I don't give a damn about any of those stuff. I care about being just an independent artist, right? I say, if all of these artists are crying and moaning and bitching about their contracts and crying about, oh, my contract, I don't have my masters, record labels are evil, recording studios are stealing my things, and everything gets leaked. If all these celebrities who are established are complaining about this particular industry, why in the fuck would you want a record deal? I mean, you can do so much. I just put so many people on. Again, my Patreon is now at 25 members. And we talked licensing today. Licensing. These are the type of conversations we need to have. This is the type of education that is not out there. Is no education about how can you make it without a label. And I'm over here teaching and educating and using my platform to be able to express that. I don't see Benjamin Einfield doing that shit. And you knew I was going to mention him. But we're going to get into that after this. So today, we just dropped on minxradio.com a article. I'm going to be doing a lot more articles now, ladies and gentlemen. I've been slacking because I've been busy, very busy. But we just dropped this exclusive article from one of our faves, Miko Coletti. He has an exclusive video. This is actually a dope ass video. I'm about to show it to you guys. We wrote a nice little write up on it. And this way you guys can check him out. And the video is called See You Later. So without further ado, make sure y'all head over to minxradio.com to read that amazing article. And the reason why I want you guys to read my articles is because when y'all come to me and say, yo, Minx, can you do a review on my song? And y'all get scared because I charge $25 for that now, you'll see why it's $25. Okay? So, Miko Coletti, we're going to get that on right now.
Now you know why I gotta go. Now you know where I've been before. Now they all know why I'm in the paper. Here come the neighbors. I'ma see you later.
Yeah. Red and blue lights, I can see 'em. Where they at? Red and blue lights, I can see 'em posted like some lights. So we moving in the night. We don't care about them guys, cause you know we moving right. You know. Been a long time, I'm on my grind. Fit for the way, cause we ain't got time for the last one. Didn't last long, maybe blast off from the bad blocks. We cop what you got. Watch for the cops, hot box and spot. Briefs out of stock, so we stuffing in socks. Never boof nothing, unless I'm in the box. I know that this the rapping that the people like to do. Yeah. But I worry about them people differently than you confuse. Check the record, what you say. You know I lost my temper, record setter. What they say. Yeah. The DA read the letters, so I'm setting vendettas. Man, I'm better than you've ever been. Rocking like Pantera on my bed. Waiting for a letter from a lawyer. Paranoia got me thinking all the worst. Can't be saved, shit is grave. Just put me in the dirt and wait, cause you know why I gotta go. Now you know where I've been before. Now they all know why I'm in the paper. Here come the neighbors. I'ma see you later. You know why I gotta go. Now you know where I've been before. Now they all know why I'm in the paper. Here come the neighbors. I'ma see you later. Yeah. Red and blue lights, I could beat 'em. Right behind me. Red and blue lights, I could beat 'em. So we out of sight, psych, I see the lights. Yeah, we care about them guys, cause you know we not moving right. You know. Hustle and flow, bundle of dope. Duffel the blow, cause I'm looking to boast. Trouble, oh no, shuffle the dough. Here they approach, I'm about to be ghost. Away we go, cause a day at most I'll stay at the coast in a safe house home. Cause I heard from the bro that the blue just told like I'm really not a hustler, I just try to do my thing. I'm guilty as a tussler who took it to an extreme. But that's where I stand, I understand. Stand here at 8 a.m., shower at 10. Don't make friends, don't recollect the street again. I made a mistake let's set it straight. Should I die before I wake? Appreciate, I can't complain. I'm just afraid I might do the same if I'm tested. I take a second, count the blessings, hence the session. I'm invested for a second, so you know why I gotta go now. You know where I've been before, now they all know why I'm in the paper. Here come the neighbors, I'ma see you later. You know.
Shout out to Miko Coletti. That was fire. That was definitely fire. Real Lyrics says, nice video, plus got a different rap style. He's from Peekskill. Real Lyrics. Real Lyrics is a New Yorker like me, like some of us. But yes, definitely, dope ass video. He's from Peekskill, Westchester County. But yes, I was first of all, Miko was so sweet. He definitely hooked it up. Like I felt so special when y'all hit me and y'all say, yo, Minx, I want you to check this out before it drops. It just makes me feel so special. Like I feel so humbled. That day is coming for me. So, y'all be ready for them text messages when I be able to drop Meditate. Definitely gonna be a dope video for y'all. But yes, Graveyard Entertainment, shout out to you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Graveyard does so much for the underground, and we definitely appreciate you. They're tuned in. So yeah, to close out the show, I got Real Lyrics, but I just want to say one last thing. And I mean this in the nicest way possible when I say this. This entire situation of scams and all this stuff, literally, my management was like, Minx, you gonna be all right? Because I was actually crying over this stuff. Like I was hurt. I'm not saying that for clout. I'm dead ass serious. Like people really thought in my house, like, yo, really? You crying over this shit? Yeah, I'm crying over this shit because it's real. It's sad. It shouldn't be happening. I come from that era. I come from that era of liars and scammers. So my tears and my love for this game is so real. One of the other things I want to show you guys before we head up out of here is that on the top of minxradio.com, you will see that I have my counter here, right? We have officially hit 7,487 visitors on minxradio.com. I'm just... I swear, I'm super, super, super blessed. Y'all remember when this was nothing, and for it to get to that level of views and shares, it just means so much to me, guys. You guys have no idea. So yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we got the Random Talk and Indie Music Show with my homie 759. Make sure y'all follow her. Make sure you follow the Random Talk and Indie Music Show on Instagram so you can check out our cute little clips and stuff like that. We got hoodies dropping. We got the hoodies. I know y'all been asking me, where's the hoodies, Minx? Where's the beanies? Where's the jackets? Like, where's all that? We're putting it together. So I said for our 25th Patreon member, because now we have 25 members. I said I was going to do a giveaway. So I am giving away a condenser mic. My first mic. I'm going to actually sign it. It's my first mic that I recorded my first EP with, and I definitely want to give it to somebody. So we're going to put the details of the giveaway on Instagram, and next Friday we're going to announce the winner. I want y'all to... Don't tag artists, please don't do that. We don't do that here. Oh, thank you so much, Big Southern. I miss you, Big Southern. Send me some music. I've been like stalking his Spotify. So a condenser mic, really good microphone, definitely one of the best. So I'm giving that away. And for the weeks that move forward, I'm probably going to be giving away more things because Christmas is coming. A lot of people can't afford things for their families. They can't afford things for their children. So we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways on this platform. All right. So y'all just please stay in contact with me. Stay up to date with what's going on. And definitely, share and just share the content that I post up because it's important to raise awareness. All right. So, of course, again, this is everyone's favorite Minx. We're going to close out the show. And Real Lyrics, I was about to say, is you. What the hell is going on with my language today? Must be the red lips. Real Lyrics, are you in the building? I know Real Lyrics is here because he just said he just signed on to Station Head. So we're going to get his song on. And y'all come back next Friday. We got some more stuff for you. And, of course, I pop up here and there during the week. Got the playlist and all that stuff together. So definitely for the next show, y'all got to get at me during the week. Don't come to me an hour before the show, talk about Minx, I got a video, or Minx, I got this, or Minx, because I can't do it. I'm prepared for the show by a Thursday night. So yes, Real Lyrics is here. Great. Miko Coletti, we love you. Thank you so much, Miko. Thank you for your help. I definitely do appreciate you. I got to chop it up with you so we can do some more business together. Graveyard Entertainment, I wear your shirt daily, okay? And then when it gets dirty, I get all mad because I got to go to laundromat, and it's going to take away that warmth that I like. All right, so here we go. Enjoy your Friday. And here we go, Real Lyrics, Infidels.
Mr. Bombay, back with another one in your boy Grill. And I gotta keep an image when I'm on the track with image, yeah.
Welcome back, man.
Come on, dog.
Life ain't about the pleasing everybody, be yourself. Mama always trying to be nobody fool. You even got family members who wanna be the enemy, man, that's not cool. My eyes am ever so low. I pray to the Lord for all them sinners with them evil Bible looking for my down to fall. I got the holy water for them demons who wanna enter my circle. The one I'm puffing on that cancer stick and staring in the mirror. I wanna say they candy man 3 times. The wife is shout out my name. She wanna get digged out. My mind blacks out. And when I see my enemy was creeping with that crooked smile, I wanna be my homie cause I'm so successful. Or why they unfaithful, don't even believe real lyrics making so many hits because I gotta work on myself back. Yes, sir. I gotta work on myself back.
That's how you will get greeted if you get greeted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy, Boombaye, that's how you will get greeted if you get meted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy,
I'm battling in a war, so all I know is sin. You'll never beat me down, cause all I do is win. Cut me if you dare, I'ma throw you to the wolves. Running through your body like a dangerous bull. Nigga, I'm a puzzle, a troublemaker, the way I huddle. So nonchalant and I do what I want, I never struggle. I was a rebel, a little devil, not growing up. But don't play with me, little crazy, I gives it up. Heavenly Father, I need to cleanse my soul. I always fall back, humans made me so cold. Made me get baptized down the line. Hesitation is a bitch, I'm running out of time. The older I get, the more I know that life is brief. Damn, it's such a hard time going through the grief. But as of right now, I'ma live it up well before God sends me to heaven or hell.
That's how you will get greeted if you get meted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy, Boombaye, that's how you will get greeted if you get meted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy, yeah.
you with my verse, I will come through with mine. Like Jesus Christ has come through with the trust disciple. He got betrayed by Judas and Peter when they finished breaking off that bread. Just in the front I pitching to get up and set the win. I see you doing better than them. When I'm stacking my Benjamin, your rap is like now later. You're here now, you're gone later. I'm in Florida eating barbecue alligator meat. Out on dirt in my pants to do a break dance. I write rhyme and chill with Don Peace like I'm tough on Dawn. Eating fettuccine, sip with them red wine. My brother Cole was saying, keep your eyes on them shady niggas. They call that Simba weather. They wanna be your homie cause they see you're doing better.
That's how you will get greeted if you get greeted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy, Mumbai, that's how you will get greeted if you get meted. Where I'm from, in the slums, if you live wealthy, yeah.
All right, y'all. Oh shit. All right, y'all. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I definitely do appreciate it. Real lyrics. Yo, hit me up, man. I kind of like you. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the hell? Yeah, real lyrics, hit me up. I'll see y'all and have a good evening.